Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to WIUR, Iona University. I'm Leah,
I'm Mia. Thanks for tuning in.
and WIUR is Iona's student run, award winning radio station where students can share their voices and their passions. Today, we're diving into the world of fashion and the modeling industry.
And we'll be talking with one of Iona's own, Corinne Watson, president of the Fashion Club, to hear about her style, fashion club, and inspirations. Just for our first segment, we're going to discuss personal style and fashion basics.
Mhm.
So, Aaliyah,
Mhm.
what would you say fashion means to you?
I want to say fashion means style, it means art. I think it's, yeah, a form of art where you can express yourself and just show your different style.
What would you say your favorite type of fashion is? So, like streetwear, vintage, sustainable, high fashion.
I want to say streetwear and a little bit of sportswear. Anything you can, living in New York City, just something casual, throw on like some cute jeans with like a, sports top and some sneakers. That's like my favorite thing to wear.
Personally, I'm really into vintage, but
hmm
what would you say like your favorite fashion trend right now is?
Um, Fashion trend. This one was kind of like last year, I think.
Mm.
But I really like this idea of like those NASCAR like
Really
jackets with the leather
okay.
pants. Like that's I need to get that. That's very cute. It's streetwear. So how about you? What would you say?
You know what? I've been seeing a lot of people with the Onitsuka Tiger shoes.
I think so.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
I don't know how to explain them, but they were worn by Uma Thurman in Kill Bill,
Okay.
and all of a sudden
Oh
now they're
yeah.
just super popular, and I see everyone wearing them. And then the Sambas, obviously, I think are
Yeah.
super popular. I don't think they're
Right.
going away anytime soon.
No, I agree. I have to say New Balance made a comeback.
Yeah, I
I'm
agree.
actually gonna get
Yeah,
some
I
more.
have a pair of those at home. Yeah.
Very comfortable, very stylish and affordable. So I want to
Yeah.
say I've been liking that so far.
I feel like the grandpa like outfit image has
The
made a
orthopedic
comeback.
shoe,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
comfort. I think it's comfort
Yeah.
over style sometimes too.
Oh, for sure.
hmm
Who would you say are some designers or brands that you admire and
So I love a good classic Ralph Lauren.
why?
I love a good polo with the khakis. I love that um horseback riding look. I love
Really?
that.
Ooh,
Like
horseback.
that's one of
Okay.
my favorite looks.
hmm
Like if I can like work with Ralph Lauren, that's a dream.
Interesting.
hmm And I admire it because I just love a preppy look. I feel like you can wear that anytime, any season, professional or just hanging out. So, mhm.
Interesting. I don't
You
know if I'm super into designer
okay?
brands at all.
Mhm.
I like seeing what people are wearing
Yeah.
today. Like I see like watches have made a comeback as like an
Yes.
accessory. Belts have made a comeback.
Mhm. You mentioned vintage though. Do you like
Yeah.
any like vintage Levi's or like anything
Oh,
like?
vintage Levi's. But the thing
Mhm.
is, when you're a specific size, I feel like it's super hard to thrift for jeans that can fit you.
That is true.
Trying to think what other brands. Honestly, thrifting
Mhm.
is very hit or miss. Like
Yeah.
vintage wise, either
Mhm.
people jack up the prices or it's an item that just isn't available. Period.
Right.
But
No, I agree.
yeah,
I want to say the best thrifting places you can go to is like in Brooklyn.
for
Something
sure.
called the L Train. I've
Yeah.
tried. Oh, it's my favorite. I found a lot of Ralph Lauren
hmm
vintage pieces. I recreated like a photo shoot for Ralph Lauren. I gotta show it to you. Yeah, it
Yes,
was a lot of
please.
fun. Like Central Park, that horseback riding feel. So it was a lot of fun.
Have you been to Buffalo Exchange at all? It's like I feel like
No,
one of the
where's that
more
at?
like cheap. There's a few locations actually. There's one I think in St. Mark's Place.
Okay.
I think that's like one of the more cheap options,
hmm
more affordable options, and then there's Metropolis Vintage, which I think is
Yes.
also
It's in
really.
it's on 14th Street.
I believe so. Yeah.
That's where they have the
Yeah.
vintage Levi's. It is overpriced, I'll be
Very
honest.
overpriced for
But
sure.
yes, I was gonna tell you about that. That's
Mhm.
right off Union Square.
Yes.
That one I do like. hmm All right. What's next?
In terms of picking out an outfit, do you feel like comfort or looks matter more when you put it together?
I want to say comfort because
Mhm.
you're comfortable, then you look good. You
That's
can,
true.
like I said, I love a good sportswear. So if I'm wearing like, I just like fitted clothes. So
hmm
fitted top, fitted pants, or I love tights
hmm
as I'm wearing now, and some comfortable sneakers.
Nice.
hmm
Mhm. So let's talk about your modeling journey and your experience with that.
Sure.
Where did you get your first or when did you first realize that you had a passion for modeling?
I want to say After like my mom and growing up, people would tell me like, "Hey, you could be a model," and I thought it was very nice.
Mhm.
But my mom put me in a modeling school,
Mhm.
and as I was telling you earlier, it was a Barbizon modeling school. I learned how to runway walk, do makeup. Um, so that's when I kind of got into it. I did like Harlem Fashion Week. They dressed me up in these like big dresses, like
Ooh.
tutus. It was so much fun, and I was like, "Yeah, I got to do this."
Mhm.
hmm
Is there anyone when you were little that you looked up to and you were like, "I wanna be like them when I grow up?"
I want to say Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks?
She had the America's Top Model, so she would show like the ins and outs of modeling. So I definitely looked up to Tyra Banks a lot.
Mhm.
hmm
Was there a moment that made you think that that was something that you immediately just wanted to do for the rest of your life?
I want to say, yes, I met with like as I got older, I turned 21. I started meeting with like modeling agencies,
Mhm.
and then I didn't get signed to them, but I met with a big agency. They sent me on something called a Go See, where you go and meet with one of their designers, and I tried on the clothes. I think it was positive
Did you
feedback.
get to keep any of the clothes?
No, I wish. But in that moment, I was just like, "Oh yes, I can do this. Like, I'm gonna try on clothes." Um, and yeah, I just want to say that's when I
Mhm.
knew this is what I want to do. hmm
What's, like, your dream modeling job? Like, who would you love to model for that you haven't already?
I gotta say Victoria's Secret. I'm
Ooh,
more of like
okay.
a lingerie swimwear
Mhm.
kind of girl. So yeah, I want to say Victoria's Secret. I actually did my first lingerie. I have to show you too.
Yeah.
Brand, which was a lot of fun. It's
Mhm.
just a woman feeling comfortable and sexy in her own skin. Yeah.
So
Uh,
do you have any highlights that you've had so far in your modeling career? Like, any photo shoots or features or shows?
Yes. So, I want to say the biggest thing I've done so far that I'm really proud of. I was featured in Vogue.
Mhm.
We did like a schoolgirl kind of theme, and I was just in shock. Like, wow, his Vogue, like
That
that's
sounds
huge.
amazing.
Thank you. And one more thing, I did a makeup brand called It Cosmetics.
Mhm.
I'm featured on a website, and then I was featured in Ulta Beauty and Sephora. So I got to see myself in a makeup store that I
Mhm.
love to just go in. Like, wow, I can
Wait,
like
so if I went to Sephora, would I see you on
well, this one, it depends, like, cause they switch out each season,
Yeah,
so this
true.
was, like, last year, so
Okay.
I won't be there,
Okay.
but when you go up to, like, the makeup section I do have a picture, so I'll show you.
Okay,
You
cool.
would see, like, different models, but, each
Yeah.
season, they change it a lot, so you won't see me currently, but I'm still on their website, so
Mhm.
I'll show you that
That's
too.
awesome.
Mhm.
So why is it that you love modeling? Is it the clothes or the art or just the energy?
I wanna say definitely the clothes. I think as young girls, we used to get dressed up in the Disney princess outfits, and then you start to do your nails, your eyebrows as you become a teenager, and I just feel really beautiful. Like, it's just a pretend of just dressing up and feeling like a Barbie. It's
Mhm.
kinda like
Yeah.
it's a lot of fun, I'll be honest.
Who was your favorite princess to dress up as?
You know what? It's between I think I like Snow White. Snow
Really?
White was always my favorite. As I got older, it became Tiana. Like, I can just she's a representation of women of color. So, but growing up, it was Snow White.
Mhm.
I love the red in her outfits.
Interesting. Okay.
hmm
So we have
Yeah.
a guest call
Yeah, she
from
should be
Corinne.
calling in a few
Awesome.
minutes. So hopefully she'll be calling soon. Let's see. But, do you have any experiences with fashion or
Um, you know what? My mind with fashion changes all the time because
Mhm.
I like a lot of like the more masculine fashion trends, I think. So like Paul Mescal with like he I think brought back the like short shorts for men. Like how in the
Oh,
80s they used to wear
yeah.
that. I
Yeah.
love that look. I don't know
Mhm.
why. I was actually him for Halloween last year with like he had a Claro hoodie
Uh-huh.
and then like Adidas shorts and then like the Sambas and I was like that I need to wear that all the time. It's so cute.
I love that. Actually, I like to dress up too, and that's another thing for modeling. I go to all the conventions each year, like
Mhm.
Anime Con, Comic
Mhm.
Con, and, did you ever watch Avatar growing up
I
or
tried
anything
getting
like that?
into it. I
Okay.
didn't like it, but I
It's
was a
okay.
Pokemon girl, so
I dressed up like one of the girls. She's
that's
like
amazing.
infiltrated the Fire Nation. Her name
Mhm.
is Katara,
Yeah.
and she had like all red on, and I was like, this is fun. Like I got to go and dress up more. So
Mhm.
um, yeah.
Nice.
Let's see. She should be calling in a few minutes. And then we can ask her about her club because I saw there was a fashion club here, which I thought was nice because
I didn't even know that.
yeah, I was researching. I'm like, since we're gonna do fashion, let me see if they have any like fashion, like clubs or anything. Hold on, let's see. Give me 1 second. As far as the Bluetooth, that I don't know. I don't remember. I actually wrote it down. Give me 1 second.
No, you're good.
System. All right. Let's see.
Is she gonna call or are you gonna call her?
She's supposed to be calling me right now, actually. I'm going to ready you are, and let's see, 'cause we still have a few minutes. And then yeah. But I guess I could say some of my like favorite things to model. I definitely do love runway. You know, they have Fashion Week, Swimwear Week in Miami. That's really known. I've done Fashion Week before, which was a lot of fun.
That's insane. That's so
I've done.
cool.
Oh, look, here she goes. All right. Hello. Hi. Hello. How are you? I'm good. I'm trying to see how we can connect. If not, I can just yeah, please. Give me 1 second, sorry. Yeah.
Just trying to connect it real quick.
Yeah. It's totally fine. We just need like a few minutes. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry. You did Fashion Week? Yes. So cool. Thank you.
My sister was just there doing makeup.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay. Should be good.
Hopefully, let's see if you're connected. All right, let's just
Wait, ask her to talk.
Can you talk really quick? Corin, right? Can you hear us?
Is she connected?
If not, we can just put her on speaker, right? That's what Robbie said.
Yeah, if not, just put it on.
Okay, so
Okay.
can you hear us? Hello?
Can you hear her?
No, she's not. All right, let's just put her on speaker. Okay, so sorry. So we're just gonna have you on speaker. It wasn't connecting.
No problem.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, we'll just get into our first question. Like you said, if you have to run, totally fine. Thank you again for joining us. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name correctly?
Corin, but a lot of people call me Corey because it's a nickname that I go by.
Okay, so Corin Watson is on the call with us, but she goes by Corey. So we're thrilled to have you. She was the president at Iona University for the Fashion Club. And yes, let's get started.
Hey, Corey. Just a first question for you. What sparked your passion for fashion?
So I have actually been into fashion for a very long time. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, great. I've been into fashion for a very long time. I started modeling when I was like 15 years old. And I was really just inspired by a lot of honestly, a lot of what I saw on television at the time. Disney Channel was really popular back then, so I got some kind of at the time got some inspiration from them, but I was like really young. So I got my inspiration from some Disney Channel stuff, and then I had expanded out more to designer things when I got older, and yeah, that kind of and then it just kind of grew up from there, and then here I am now.
Nice.
Nice. So I can ask the next question. So you started a fashion club here at Iona. What are some of the rewarding parts of it, or any events that you organize we can talk about?
Being the president?
Yes.
Okay. There wasn't a what event did it's been a minute. I haven't even thought about any of the events that I did for a long time. I did a photo shoot event. When I when did I do it? I did it in March before the fashion show to promote it.
Mhm.
So that event was really popular. It got a lot of good feedback
Nice.
from the models that were a part of the show and the people who just wanted to, I guess, come and take photos. So it got really good feedback. That was actually really rewarding. It was a lot of fun to do. And I
Mhm.
also did this other event with, I partnered with these people called the Matrix. They were also Iona alumni who have
Mhm.
their own brand. So I partnered with them. They're doing like their launch. They did their launch in the La Penta Business School that I helped organize, that I was a part of too. So that was also really fun and rewarding. We did a bunch of stuff, activities. There was food and drinks and stuff like that. People came from, I guess, who they knew, networked, and then I guess the students as well came and showed up for that. That was a really cool event to happen actually on campus that
Nice.
I helped organize.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we'll just ask you one more question. If you can give one piece of advice to students aspiring to work in fashion, what would it be?
That's a tough question because I'm still
Mhm.
trying to figure that out, honestly.
Yeah.
um, I would say, like, don't really. There's a lot of criticism that happens in fashion, and if
Yeah.
someone just doesn't like your work or like gives you minor insults in a way, just don't even take it personally
Yeah.
because they say a lot of micro aggressions literally all the time and all the time.
Yeah.
They do it to me not every time, but you hear the little jabs here and there, and you really just have to brush it off and just be like, okay, well, clearly, sometimes it can be right. They're just doing it in the wrong way. They're being really aggressive about it
Yeah.
and not being nice about it and stuff like that. And sometimes they mean well for the most part because they want you to do better and they see something in you, so they want you to like bring out, I guess, your best potential. So that's why they can be a little bit mean. But it's also sometimes just don't even take it personally. I've been told some crazy things over the years, so
Yeah.
you just brush it off.
Right. No, I can definitely
Yeah.
relate to you on that. Thank you so much. I know your time was limited, but thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for talking to us.
And we'll, yes, thank you so much, and we'll talk soon.
Have a good one.
You have a good. Thank you. You too. All right. So we heard from an alumni here at Iona. So that was amazing. Um, well, yeah, let's talk about trends. What's popping right now with you? What trends do you think will fade fast?
Well,
Right?
I mean, I feel like Labubu's are like, does that count as a fashion trend? I don't know. I see so many people have them like on their bags and stuff
Yeah.
as an accessory. I don't know.
You remember when they had those really big red rubber shoes? They kind of look like
Hooves,
Mario.
like hooves.
Is that
Kinda.
what that was? So you
That's one of them, I think.
okay?
Yeah.
When you think of like Mario when you're playing Mario, he has those big old shoes
Yeah.
on.
Wait, that was a trend?
It was a trend. People had on these. You gotta look that. It was huge red shoes. That faded really fast. I don't know if that was last year or a year ago. Um,
Was it these?
let me see.
Why is everyone wearing these cartoonish red boots?
Yes,
No,
this
oh, I remember
that
those.
was yeah. It's kind of like I'm not gonna disrespect Hunter boots right
No, I
there,
love Hunter
but
Schafer, but like, girl, why
yeah,
are you
that
wearing that?
I think that faded really fast.
For $1,000? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't know what brand that was. So that was like
I don't even know
Balenciaga or
what
something.
brand that is.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Oh, I like this question. I know you were asked that, but I'm gonna ask you: if you could only wear one outfit for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, I don't know. That's a tough question.
Yeah.
Something comfortable. I
Hmm.
mean, sweatpants and a tank top, I feel like, is a go-to. If
I
it's
was
hot
gonna say
out,
that.
you have a tank top. If it's cold, you have sweatpants. So like,
I was gonna say a nice sweatsuit, a
some
matching sweatsuit.
Sambas, I wear them every day. They're so comfortable. Or
Hmm.
New Balances.
Right.
Grandpa look.
Yeah, I love a good sweatsuit.
Mhm.
What item do you regret buying? A fashion item. I'm trying to think.
You know what? Every time I go into Zoomies,
Uh
they
huh.
have the stupidest things there.
Yeah.
Every time I go in, I always get something I don't need, like a
Same.
hat or something, or like
Mhm.
they used to have Thrasher and stuff and like skateboarding clothing, which
Nice.
is great, but they just have really stupid stuff. I feel like I regret buying something every time I go in there.
Yeah.
You know.
I want to say anything too flashy, like
Mhm.
any like big bold logo, it could be a little distracting to you
Yeah.
like when you're wearing something. So that's the only regret I want to say. Let's see. All right, we got 5 minutes left. Um I guess the last question for me.
Last question. I would say, if you could model for any brand or walk in any fashion week, which one would it be?
Right. I already said Ralph Lauren. I already said Victoria's Secret. What else are some other stuff? Hmm.
Like even if it was like in Europe and you had to leave like
Oh,
today,
now that you're
like
saying
right
like,
now, you have to go.
oh
What would
man,
it be?
like I told you, anything high fashion, anything Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Balenciaga, anything of those calibers. Like I love seeing those fashion shows because always something different. Um, so yeah, right. I'll leave today. Just go do that.
Wait, I got one more question. This just popped into my head. So like,
Okay.
what is your opinion on like celebrities releasing their own clothing brands? Justin Bieber has Drew, for example.
Yep.
Trying to think of other celebrities that have clothing
Yeah.
brands. So many of them have them now.
They do. You know what? I want to say right now Rihanna, she really changed the game when it came to her clothes. She has her lingerie, the Savage. She opened it up for all types of body types, all brands that she got some other companies to kind of close down at the to rebrand. So I think it's nice to see celebrities do it because they're giving everyone a chance, whether it's their friends or singers or other people that want to do fashion.
Mhm.
So I kind of like Rihanna does like a yearly fashion show. I don't know if she's doing one this year, but she had some actors do it, some dancers. So it was just nice to see that be incorporated into that. So I've been enjoying it. And I got to check out Justin Bieber's.
Honestly, I think Tyler the Creator has like his
He's so
golf
cool.
wing. He has Golf the Floor, and then
Okay.
his own merch, obviously. But I think he had a fashion show one time, and it was like very unconventional. But he was telling the models like, "Hey, if you mess up, it's okay. It adds to the like ambience of the show or whatever." But his fashion sense is amazing.
Oh, I gotta check him out because
It's
I like
so
his
cool.
fashion.
Yeah.
He's from, I think, California. I used to think he was from New York because he made a song.
Called Yonkers.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then I looked it up, and it's apparently there's another Yonkers in California, which I didn't know. But
same. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, it was so much fun. I just want to say style is personal. Fashion is art and everyone has a story.
well, thank you for listening to our fashion opinions today on WIUR, Iona University Radio. Big thanks to our listeners and to the Iona Fashion Club for inspiration.
And I'm Aaliyah.
I'm Mia. Stay stylish, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.